Hey guys, welcome to Jadestone Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a full moon reading for each of the zodiac signs. This is going to be for the full moon in Taurus. It's also going to be a partial lunar eclipse, and it's going to be at Taurus at 27 degrees. So before we get into this reading, I did just kind of want to talk about the transit and tell you guys what is going on, what the hell you can expect, because it is a partial eclipse, partial lunar eclipse, and it's going to be intense, okay? The energy is going to be definitely heightened. Full moon's already pretty intense, so now that it's a partial lunar eclipse, we're approaching eclipse season. It's gonna be a spicy time. It's gonna be an interesting time. So I did just kind of want to talk about the transit. I also wanted to kind of go a little bit deeper into the ascendants, right? Your rising sign. And not everyone knows their rising sign. You have to have your exact date of birth, the exact time you were born, right? So not everybody has that, unfortunately, but you can still check out your placements, may resonate, but this is just to be a little bit more specific. All right, so we'll get into that after, but I do want to just kind of talk about like the general themes that we may see come up during this time. Also keep in mind, we are approaching eclipse season, and the nodes, the south and north node that are currently in Gemini, Sag, they're going to be swapping to Taurus and Scorpio for the next 2 years. So it's going to be like a whole new kind of cycle and lessons to be learned for the collective. So it's going to be a pretty interesting time, some themes coming up. So that's kind of coming into the new year of 2022. Can you guys believe it? Like, whoa, this year is almost over. Like, what the fuck? Like, time's gone by slow, but also fast. It's just like a mind fuck. Like, time is just like warped. I don't even know, you guys. Daylight savings got me fucked up as well. It's like dark by like 4 o'clock. I'm like, wow. Like, I feel like the day just started and now it's over. Okay, guess I'm going back to sleep. Anyways, so let's get into this. I'm going to talk about just kind of like the general themes, and then we're going to go into each of the zodiac signs. I'm going to talk about the general themes. I do have notes here. I don't have it all memorized in my brain. There ain't no fucking way. But we're going to talk about the themes, then we'll pull some cards. And yeah, so this is a partial lunar eclipse at Taurus at 27 degrees. And this is just like about a time to get back to the basics, get back to what really matters the most to us. It's going to be highlighting our value system, where we put our energy, and is there a balance? Is there fairness? So since Taurus is ruled by Venus, right? Venus also rules Libra, and Libra is all about balance. So can you notice, like, it's all about the give and take? Wherever you're investing your time and energy, is there a balance? Are there some adjustments that are needed, that are required? Possibly. And this is about time. This is a time to let go of what's no longer working, what just simply you've outgrown, it's not good for you, it's negative, it's whatever is simply not working, and it's time to cut that shit out, okay? And that's going to be highlighted during this time. So powerful emotions are definitely being brought to the surface, and you may be coming through some sort of realizations about your feelings, about yourself, about someone you're dealing with, even things from your past that are bubbling up. And that's what I've noticed throughout some of these readings recently, is like things from the past, even like things that were like dead and done with, coming up. Cobwebs we didn't even know were there, coming up for us to get rid of. We are still in Scorpio season, right? In this very transformative time. Anyway, so emotions are going to be highlighted. Full moons are normally really intense, but the fact that this is a partial lunar eclipse, eclipses are like energy on steroids, right? It's intense, it's crazy, people losing their fucking minds, howling at the moon. I'm just kidding, but stay safe, y'all. There's a lot of sickos out there. Anyways, so you may come to some sort of realization about your feelings, or you might actually get a lot more confirmation about even like your gut instinct, the vibes that you get, like certain dreams or messages that come through to you that you're kind of like, I don't know if I trust it. With this full moon, it will bring illumination to what's hidden, or like giving you confirmation, especially towards your intuition and hunches that you've had. You're going to get some confirmation regarding that. Now, the moon in Taurus is actually going to be opposing Mercury, which is still currently in Scorpio, and that actually could be helping us gaining a new perspective, a new point of view about how we feel, or about someone that we're dealing with. Is going to kind of unlock a new perspective that's going to help us understand what the fuck's happening here. And also with these things that are being brought to light, especially when it revolves around other people, it's really important that we practice self-discipline discipline in how we react, right? Think before you react, think before you speak, right? That kind of energy. There may be the tendency to like lose your shit. It's important that we all stay grounded during these times. It can be pretty crazy, pretty intense. So just stay tuned for that. So Virgo, this is going to be more directed towards my Virgo risings, but of course Sun, Moon, Venus, you may get some sort of information from this. Awesome, great, love that for you. So the full moon, this partial lunar eclipse in Taurus, is actually going to be transiting your 9th house. The 9th house rules travel, wisdom, education, law, religion, culture, and learning. So you're going to have like this spark of desire to learn more, wanting to explore, wanting to feel free. The 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and Jupiter, right? So it's all about expansion. It's all about broadening the horizons and learning and exploring and just like feeling like you can be your most authentic self. Personal developments is also going to be a motivation. So things that you like to accomplish, things that you like to pursue, things that like light that inner fire within you, definitely going to be like a motivation and like inspire you to go after these things. Like especially travel. For some reason, like travel's really coming to mind. Like some of you really want to travel, or like you're planning some sort of trip or something like that. So this transit also does mention how you may absorb knowledge like a sponge. Like you're just gonna want to study. You're just gonna want to like take it all in. Whether you're studying for your school, your education, whether you are learning about some sort of topic that really interests you, I feel like you could soak up a lot of information, like and memorize and like know a lot or learn a lot, which is awesome. And this also calls for you guys to break out of routine or structure. Or you may have this urge to like break out of your usual routine or do things differently. Like you're wanting to feel independent, you're wanting to have adventure, you're wanting to have fun. I really love that a lot. Right now you might be kind of feeling a bit bored, maybe a little bit distracted or even emotional. So it's important that like you feel and acknowledge your emotions, but also recognize the power that you do have. And the reason why you're feeling this way is because you're needing a change. You're needing to broaden, you're needing to explore, you're needing to have fun and be an adventure and to like take a chance on something is really what I'm feeling from this. So I really like this energy a lot, Virgo. We're gonna switch the angle and pull some cards and see what's going on for you guys. So let's get into it. Okay, Virgo, let's get right into this reading. We're going to start off with some animal oracle messages, get a feel for the energy that you guys can be expecting during this transit. For Virgo, summarizing Venus. Any messages, please, for Virgo during this partial lunar eclipse in Taurus? Any messages for Virgo, summarizing Venus during this partial lunar eclipse? Virgo, summarizing Venus. Show me clearly what's going on for my Virgos, please. Messages that they may need to hear. Insight, wisdom, guidance for Virgo. Summarizing Venus. Any animal oracle messages, please, for Virgo regarding this full moon in Taurus. Okay. Any messages for Virgo, summarizing Venus regarding this full moon in Taurus, this partial lunar eclipse? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance? Okay, we got the fire ant. That is air energy. Messages for Virgo. Is that a card that? Nope. Messages for Virgo, summarizing Venus. Ooh, the horse. I love it. Oh, you got some creative ideas, which is really fitting with your transit that we talked about and the black egg. Okay. And zebra at the bottom, which is more creative energy. So the firefly, horse, and even the zebra, which, oh my god, I love this. Look at that. Oh my god, I love these cards so much. But like total like creative, expressive, wanting to be free, wanting to just like run wild. And that was what your transit was about. The 9th house, the moon transiting your 9th house for my Virgo risings out there. But of course, you still may resonate. Other placements, you still may resonate with that. Wanting to just like expand and feel free and have fun and let loose and just like see the world and explore the world, which Zebra does talk about travel. Some of you could be planning travels down the line, or you're really wanting to just like break free from like your traditional routine, traditional structure, the same old, same old. It's like you're wanting a change. Oh my god, that was really loud. You're wanting a change. You're wanting to do things differently. You're wanting to have fun, and you have lots of creative ideas and things that you like to pursue. I do kind of feel a bit of like impulsive energy, like, you know, booking like a last minute trip or like, I don't know, being a little risque. It feels very fun though. It feels very lighthearted. So let's talk about this. Let's break it down. So with this Firefly energy coming through, there's a lot of creative energy flooding your mind, lots of ideas. I'm getting songwriting, making art, doing things, getting your hands busy cooking and gardening and just like doing a lot of shit. Lots of ideas flooding your mind. And it's also important, like, if you can't do any of these things or you don't have the time or you're taking care of other responsibilities, but you have all these ideas coming to you, write them down. Write them down. Don't forget, because this Firefly energy is like you're feeling really inspired, but it comes and goes. It's very like much fleeting, where if you don't grab onto the inspiration, it kind of fades. Or this is the energy of like starting and stopping, like many things. Like you start something, but then you don't finish it. So be mindful of that. If you can commit to these ideas and really follow through with the action and with the discipline, you know, because it's being motivated is one thing, but we also need to have the discipline, because there's going to be days, there's going to be moments where we don't feel motivated, but we're going to have to still show up, even when we don't want to. And that's going to require a lot of mental strength. And that horse energy does talk about mental strength. It talks about physical strength, spiritual strength, emotional, and physical. So making sure that you're taking care of your wellness, taking care of your personal health, getting plenty of rest, get some exercise, going out for a walk, get some fresh air, or like some sort of workout routine. Maybe you really enjoy swimming, that just came to mind. Just like returning to the things that keep you grounded and centered. But the horse is all about freedom and wanting to be free and have fun and expand and go explore and try new things and like, you know, studying something new. There's like a lot of like creative energy that you're in and wanting to like starting new things, initiating new things. It's really like, I really like it a lot. Okay, and then we have the black egg. This is the energy of spirit, and this talks about you guys needing to speak your truth, being honest with yourself and with others. Are you speaking to yourself kindly, positively, and encouraging yourself, or are you speaking negatively to yourself? Do you have that negative self-talk that you're needing to work through? Are you being your authentic self? Are you trying to pretend to be something that you're not? Are you shrinking yourself to fit in so that you don't step on anyone's toes or come off as too much? If you're too much for someone, then they need to find someone who's less, right? There's no such thing as being too much for someone. No, then they just need something less. Don't shrink yourself. Don't make yourself smaller for someone else. Fuck no, right? Just remember that. So maybe that's something that you're realizing during this full moon. So let's see. Let's pull some tarot messages for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus during this full moon in Taurus. It's a blood moon as well. Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus regarding this partial lunar eclipse? Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus regarding this partial lunar eclipse? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance? There's something that you're needing to go after that like really lights you up. Something that excites you. You're needing to go pursue that. You know, I'm just like thinking about the firefly and how fireflies, you know, they glow. So, you know how when people talk about their passions, you can see in their eyes, in their face, in their energy, they're just like glowing. They're just like happy and excited and passionate. That's what I'm getting from you. It's like whatever that is that makes you feel that way, Virgo, you need to pursue that. You need to go after that. That's where you need to go. Just go. Like that's just like a message for whoever resonates with that. It's just like whatever lights you up inside and like makes you excited and giddy, go after that. That's where you're gonna find that pot of gold. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands backside. Some of you maybe recently left something behind or you walked away from something. Just because we're seeing the backside of him and we're seeing him like moving into the distance. So some of you are leaving like your comfort zone and stepping into unknown territory, right? There might be some fears, there might be some worries. Maybe you're not having the most confidence at this moment. And that's why it's important with that horse is like you really commit to yourself and you do the things that keep you grounded and centered within yourself, that's what's going to keep you confident and sure of yourself, because you are stepping into this unknown territory. And yeah, I'm kind of getting the card in my fairy deck. What is it called? The Journeyman, right? And that's all about stepping into the unknown. And it's kind of like the Fool. You have a lot of wisdom in your back pocket. You have a lot of knowledge and experience, but you're stepping into this completely unknown territory and you don't know what to expect. You just kind of have to hope for the best and trust and believe in yourself and to stay true to you and stay true to your authenticity. All right, messages for Virgo. We have the, oh my God, the Knight of Pentacles backside as well. See, it's like you're leaving something behind to go somewhere else. Things are kind of slow too, right? Or maybe it's recommended that you just take your time. Because I was getting that impulsive energy when the Firefly and the Horse came out, like just wanting to go, like pack your bags and fuck it, I'm moving, right? Or fuck it, I'm gonna travel, just like a random last minute idea. And sure, maybe you should go do that. If that's what feels right to you in your soul and your gut, then do it. But like with these two cards coming out, the backside of both these is like telling me there's like not like there's a little bit of like lack of confidence, or there's like some doubt. And so it's recommended that you just take your time. Don't rush into anything at this moment, especially during this eclipse energy. Just take it nice and slow. Do some research. Messages for Virgo, summonizing Venus. The Nine of Wands. Okay. You are working on something. Maybe that's what's kind of moving slow. We also have the Two of Swords. And let me just get one more. Oh, thank you. Six of Pentacles backside. And at the bottom, we have the Tower. Sheesh. Queen of Pentacles backside. And the Five of Cups, Queen of Wands backside. Yeah, so yeah. Wow. You definitely have gone through some sort of loss. Or whoever I'm talking to. There is some sort of loss. And, like a hit to your confidence. This is for someone out there. Like your confidence has been hit by something. You experience some sort of loss, or you're feeling really sad. Some of you feel like your confidence was struck and now you're like doubting yourself or second guessing yourself, feeling blocked. Especially when I look at this Queen of Wands backside, how ropey her throne is. Super tight, super tense, and even like looking at this statue in the back, very stiff, like rock hard, tension. Yeah, like, and you're definitely tense. Even with this Nine of Wands, your defenses are up. You fought a lot, but there's also, you feel very vulnerable right now. You feel very vulnerable, or you feel vulnerable like stepping into your truth. Or yeah, because you feel like not the most confident at this moment, you feel very vulnerable. Like notice how his helmet is off here, his head is exposed. Or you're working on becoming more comfortable with vulnerability, but that scares the crap out of you. You also have some sort of choice here with the Two of Swords. Maybe you're not, maybe you're having doubt when it comes to a decision about the path that you're supposed to go down. Feel your way through this. I was really drawn to her feet for some reason. It's just like, really ground yourself and feel your way through this kind of chapter, this phase that you're going through. Feel your emotions, right? You gotta feel to heal. I always say that. There has been some sort of loss. This is also Cancerian energy. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart. But you will cross this bridge when the time is right. When you have the strength, you can move on from this. But just to move at your own pace. But yeah, some of you feel vulnerable as fuck and you hate it. You hate it. You're like, oh my god, like, you know? It's almost like that's why your energy is like so fleeting with this Firefly. Just like, you light up and then all of a sudden it fades, and then you light up and then all of a sudden it fades, because there's like almost like this lack of confidence. Like you feel really good about something and then maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna go after this thing. I feel really good. I feel excited. Oh, maybe not. What if this? What if that? Right? That's kind of what I'm picking up on this in this reading. Yeah, I wonder what I guess I don't need to know. But with this Tower coming out, Scorpio energy, yeah, I just keep getting the message like a hit or a strike to your confidence. But you're going to get your confidence back. You're going to get your power back, and you're going to feel stronger and better and happier than you did before. So although right now you're kind of in the thick of it, Virgo, and it sucks and it's uncomfortable and it's scary and it's like maybe you left something behind and you're really going through it right now, but this is happening so that you can rebuild something stronger, a stronger foundation within you. More confidence within you. This is like some growing pains that you're going through, and even for some it's like maybe you weren't being your authentic self, and this was kind of like a tough pill to swallow, almost like the universe giving you a little tap, a little slap. Not like anything crazy, but just like almost like a reality check, like, hey, step into your truths. Why are you doing this to yourself? Or why are you limiting yourself or restricting yourself or holding yourself back? Why are you doubting yourself? Okay, let's break this down to break through. So it's kind of like break down to break through. So some epiphanies as well, or realizations about yourself. You're going to come out stronger. So yeah, rebuilding your confidence, getting back on your feet when the time is ready. But to just take it easy on yourself. I feel like you guys need to be very gentle, very compassionate, and kind towards yourselves. Okay, really focus on you, yourself, your wellness, some sort of creative project, or something you can invest your energy into. And also looking at like your own truth. Maybe your truth is changing on something. And there also needs to be like a balance of the energy of wherever it is that you're investing in a relationship, friendship of some sort, romance, I said that really weird, I was like romance, like Lady Gaga, Bad Romance. What's that song about? I want your love, I want your revenge. We could have a bad romance. Maybe that's I don't know, you guys. Maybe that song resonates for someone. Maybe you had like a bad romance. But yeah, for some reason when I said romance, it made me think of that Lady Gaga song. Okay, I'm done. I'm like in a funny mood, you guys. I'm gonna grab a rebel message. I'm gonna grab a rebel message. This may call your ass out. It may not. Take it with a grain of salt, though. Any rebel messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Regarding this full moon in Taurus, any messages for Virgo? Oh, okay. What do we got here? You are giving too many fucks. Give 0. Ooh. Yes. I second that. I agree. You are giving away too many fucks. Alright, what else is this? Don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. Right? Whatever's truly meant for you will never pass you by. Things that are not meant for you, let it go. If it's meant to come back, it will. But for the time being, take a step back, release, take your hands off the wheel, and let the universe do its thing. Because something better is going to come in. This just needs to come crashing down, have that breakthrough, break up to break through, or break down to break through. Give me one more for Virgo. You're the shit. Don't forget it. Here's a discount code. I'm not sponsored, but hey, you know, shout out to Rebel Deck. Shout out to them. Alright. Let me grab a fairy message to wrap this up for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Regarding this full moon in Taurus, partial lunar eclipse. Any fairy messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Alright. Any fairy messages for Virgo? Thank you. What do we have here? The Singer of Courage. You guys are needing to find your courage. Step out. Be bold, be courageous. I know right now you're experiencing a lot of doubt and insecurity and not feeling the most confident right now, but you guys got this. Remember who you are. You're giving too many fucks. And you're needing to get back your strength. You're needing to take time out to rest, recharge, take good care of yourself, and slowly but surely you're going to be rebuilding your confidence and feeling stronger and better, and you'll have the courage to expand and go do all these amazing things, and you got to believe in yourself, okay? So Virgo, that is what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot, and I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.